I recently watched this video by Nathan Zed where he rants about how nothing feels like an event anymore. So like album drops and nobody like gets hyped up for it anymore. Nobody goes to the movies when something releases anymore. So and I kind of feel that way too. I think with how accessible everything is with the internet, it's very easy for us to just watch it at home with like no very special occasion. And like one of the big events this year is definitely the World Cup, and the US is hosting it, but I feel like I don't feel the energy around it. I definitely see a lot of ads and everything, but I don't feel like not much people talk about it. Not much there's not much excitement about the World Cup itself. I live in Philly, which is one of the hosts for the World Cup, and I don't really see much hype. I don't know if it's just because like my circle is not that into soccer, but I don't know. I think I want to make a big event out of it. So I grew up in Brazil, and the World Cup was a very big part of the culture. We would just close other shops, cancel school and everything, and we would just go home or to a bar. Well, I was under 18, and drinking age is 18 in Brazil, but anyways, I would go home, people would go to a bar, and everybody would watch the World Cup and just watch 22 men chasing around, chasing a ball for like 90 minutes. And it used to be so fun. I think that whole excitement of like everybody just like in unison rooting for something for once the whole country. It's just like a very cool culture and like a very cool experience that I think it's like that big event that the Brazilians are privileged to look for, or like everybody like watches soccer. It's privileged to look for in a year when living on like a era that doesn't have much of those events, right? And for that reason, I'm deciding to put myself on a mission. I'm hosting a Brazilian barbecue to share a bit of that culture with my friends. So the game is this Saturday, and today is Monday. So I have about like 4 or 5 days to plan this out. And I don't even have a location nor even a guest list, anything. So I do need to figure this out right now. So first of all, how I'm gonna stream the game. And I think luckily enough I have a projector for that, but I gotta test it out if it's gonna work or not. Second is location. I gotta figure out a place where I can host that many people and also grill. So preferably has a grill or something. And the people, I gotta make the guest list and everything and send out invites. So the plan is to sort out as much as I can of it today and prepare the invite. So I'm basically gonna scout for a location. Luckily I have a rooftop that has a grill. So I'm gonna check that out and see if it works, and also test out the projector in there. And if it works, perfect. But no matter what, I need to make a guest list by the end of the day and send it out. Yeah, we are cooked. It seems like the tank, it's empty, and yeah, there's no ignition either. So I don't know what I'm gonna do about this. I think I might try to get like those like table grills and do like a kind of like a K barbecue setup or like a camping setup and grill on one of those and bring a table here, because I do like this location to stream the game, because there's this wall right here which might not be the best because it's not flat to project the game, but we can try it out. Okay, so we have another issue. I think it's just very bright out here. It's about like 3 p.m. right now. The actual game on Saturday is on 6 p.m., which the lighting could help a lot, but also not really. Like I think 6 p.m. right now is like spring summerish, so it's like it might be too bright still. So the food I ordered is here. I have 2 different sausages, have some picanha, and Brazilian garlic bread, esponjado, and I also have chicken heart, which I need to marinate. So yeah, everything else I'll probably just grill it or put it in the oven. If it's a steak, if I do need to cook inside, I'll just pan fry it and everything. But besides that, I think that's enough food. I'm kind of doing like a potluck, so everybody brings a little bit, because if not, probably won't be able to feed everybody. And yeah, I also do want to buy some wings and marinate it, and maybe buy like some tomatoes to make like a salsa or something to go through with like all the meat. So the food part is already done. I also sent out the invites and I got a few people confirmed already, around like 10 people. So yeah, Now all I gotta do is the space and make sure I prep the food like whenever it needs to be marinated or cut beforehand. Okay, so today is day off the game and the party itself, and I decided to just do it inside my apartment just because it's just so hard to do outside. So it's like upstairs on the rooftop. The landlord said grilling. He's kind of against the fire code and everything, and none of my friends have like a backyard, or like even if they do, they live so far that's like hard to bring everything in there. So I decided to just do an apartment. So just like a couch and then a lot of seating right there, but and then there's also like a TV and everything. What are you showing?
Shoes in Brazil jersey.
I'm dead. Is that AI?
I don't know.
Where was I? Anyways, but yeah, hosting it indoors here. Just probably gotta. It's easier to stream the game and serve food and host everyone. But the only thing is that I probably need to prep a lot more food in advance because I gotta cook everything in the oven and it takes a lot longer than on the grill and the charcoal. Okay, so everything's prepped up now. Got the craziest spread, got the Brazilian, the linguiça defrosting, chicken heart with like soy sauce and everything. This is the chicken wings, but like beer. Honestly, I don't even know. I don't remember anymore what I put in there, but like beer, honey, some like basic condiments like pepper, salt, and everything, lime, lemon zest, and thyme and everything. Sliced up the picanha because it is like ready to grill, so it's like quick. Should be like take like 10 minutes max to grill it on the skillet and just rest it up and ready to like serve. And also batch prep like a lot of vinaigrette because you can't eat all of this meat with no veggies. I also have pão de alho like with the Brazilian garlic bread on the fridge, so I'll be serving all of that together later. But it took me about like an hour to prep all of this, to chop this and like make the marinade and everything, and then still gotta wash dishes. But yeah, I'm gonna clean this up. Okay, so the event was over. Brazil tied with Morocco. That was so frustrating, but we don't talk about it now. It's over, and I don't know, man. It was just such a bad game. But besides that, I think everything went well. The barbecue and everything. Everybody came. Everybody had a great time. Everybody liked the food. So I'm very happy with that. And it definitely felt like an event because all my friends were cheering for Brazil. And when we tied the game, everybody was just shouting so much, and you could feel the energy. And I love the World Cup. I always just never was really big into soccer, but I always like, because I grew up in Brazil, every 4 years I would get so excited to watch it. And I think the whole experience of like scoring, taking so long to score, whenever they score, like everybody just lifts up and it feels so great. But yeah, it felt like a great event, and it was so nice to have my friends together because there was actually another motive for me hosting this, which is I am leaving the US soon. So yeah, it was nice to just see everybody. I don't know when I will come back. It was just nice to see everybody again and just like give my farewells and everything. It was just good to have a lot of people that I care for in like the same space, sharing just like amazing experience and sharing food with All of them. And I'll admit I was wrong about the World Cup not feeling like an event in the US because yesterday I visited the FIFA Fest here in Philly and it was just so lively. Everybody wearing their jerseys. It was just so awesome to see like all the community just coming up together for the sport was generally just like I don't know. I'm glad I'm here in Philly for a little bit more just to experience all of that before I actually need to move back. But yeah, even though it wasn't like exactly how I expected it to be to the plan, having an outdoors barbecue and everything, it still ended up very fun. The main thing was to spend time with people and watch the game, and we were able to do that. So I'm very happy with that.